Oh, hey, what's up, y'all? I haven't drank any water this morning. I should have really got some before I got out here. But I'm gonna be real quick. I just got a couple of notes to talk. Wait a minute. Not a bunch of well, we got good news and bad news. Or is it bad news? Probably not bad news. Hold on. I think I did this the wrong way. Hold on. So yeah, it's gonna be really quick. And I'm just come on here if people have questions. Because everybody's saying, I guess what you should be saying, like, man, we just had a drop. Oh, we just had like three drops, and now we're having another drop here. A lot of people is like excited about the conference that happened yesterday, but um, people just weren't excited about it. If I'm being honest, people didn't hear the stuff they wanted to hear. Um, so we have that going on. This is gonna be real quick, y'all. It's just better to talk instead of type. But so we got that going on. People didn't feel like the news was as bullish as they wanted it to be. Another thing that happened, so when we had the whole tariffs thing and the people thought it was going to be a tariffs war or whatever, Mexico and Canada, they put 30-day pause, made a deal real quick. Just put it that way. Then what happened behind that? Then it was like, oh, China's next. Mexico and Canada, I think was 25, and China was like 15% tariffs or whatever. So, and then people was like, oh man, here we go again. And at the same time, we had the news about the conference and all that kind of stuff and whatever. Mexico and Canada solved theirs, and so people like, okay, this is nothing. Bird tariff war is over. Then the market started going back up. China happened. China mentioned theirs, but quickly enough, then they were like, don't worry about it. Trump is going to meet with China about their whole tariffs talk, whatever. So the market was like, all right, cool, we still in the clear, whatever. But then I think they canceled the meeting. I haven't been keeping up. I don't know if they like rescheduled it or when, but they were supposed to have the meeting and they canceled. So that's one reason. So people still think like, oh man, maybe we still got this hanging over our heads or whatever because they don't know what's going to happen. I guess everybody at first thought it was going to be like a quick fix, just like Canada and Mexico or whatever. And then they canceled the meeting. So when they canceled the meeting, I guess the market didn't like that. That's one story. Like I said, it's gonna be quick. The other thing I think a lot, plenty of y'all know about right now. I would think I've been saying this like I was talking about this like 7, 8 months ago when Ethereum was acting like it was about to hit 4,000, and then it started coming back down to like 34, 32. I thought the lowest it would be like 24. Um, but as I said, if we're being honest, I don't know if people expecting as many returns out of ETH. I've always been saying my target this cycle was like 8,500 or whatever. Um, so they pulled it down to 2,000, really a little bit under 2,000. Um, their starting point, as I always say, and then you had market manipulation. I don't care what nobody said. Listen, I want y'all not to be political today. Y'all know how on this channel how I feel about politics. People was jumping on Biden's son neck about the stupidity stuff he was doing. I mean, Eric didn't waste no time, y'all. It's just not. That's why I keep trying to tell you I don't believe in this politics stuff too strongly. And like it's crazy how everybody wanted to talk about what Biden's son was doing. Now Eric's doing his stuff, because of people's affiliation, whatever. I've even talked to some of my friends about it or whatever. I got a lot of conservative friends. I'm a Christian, whatever, and they don't want to just admit it. I'm like, bro, like you can, you can still, if you want to be conservative, you still can be conservative and still admit that, bro, this is market manipulation. Like you can't try to throw any other term on it. Like you can't just say, oh, well, everybody has a Twitter. People want to tweet. Nah, man, come on. That's market manipulation. So I'm pretty sure they were in on the drag down, and then all of them bought more ETH at the bottom. And they had been buying ETH as it is already. Um, and even though everybody's been speculating that this, alt run is going to be different and not going to be based on ETH, even though everybody's saying that, it still kind of is. So Ethereum falls, and especially when Bitcoin falls, all the altcoins fall or whatever. Anyway, he puts out the tweet talking about it's a good time to buy ETH. ETH goes back up. It's market manipulation. Um, And on top of that, this one is not as big yet, but I think I was saying this last week. I don't know when I said it. I know I said it before today. Don't worry about it. But I was talking about the market makers, they're the one doing the manipulation. And so they got two of the market makers on the investigation right now, which it was really obvious. Like you can well, I skipped something. I'll say it now, don't worry. But uh you got stuff like Arkham and all these things where we can track people's wallets and stuff like that. Um, it's like they don't I feel like they do know, but maybe they're stupid and maybe they don't know. Like, especially Eric, who's I still say he's new to crypto. I don't care what he's been in. The most of they dab around is Bitcoin, Ethereum, some of the higher caps. They not really like in crypto like us or whatever. So I'm pretty sure he doesn't know about Arkham. I'm like, don't y'all know we watching everything the World Liberty 5 buys and everything y'all doing? We watching everything y'all doing. It's like they don't even know it. So he think he being slick about saying the thing about Ethereum. Same with these market makers. Or whatever they've been playing their games or whatever. Like you can look and see like, okay, this is retail selling, this is big players, this is institutional, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, a lot of market makers on, and not a lot, but I know two right now that are under investigation for market manipulation or whatever. This is them selling, dropping the prices, or whatever. So you can see that as bad or good. What else I got here? Oh, these are projects that I want to look at. I don't know why I got them on here. Oh yeah, and yeah, along with the market manipulation, like you had all these inflows to Ethereum, right? It's like they had like a Bitcoin ETF day. It was like 300 million. It was over 300 million flowed into the Ethereum ETFs. And if we're being honest, their inflow has been like 8 million, 15 million, 50 million to be a good day. And after this whole Eric Trump tweet or whatever, now everybody's like, okay, I want something now. So 300 million inflows there. What is this other thing? I'm blowing through this. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Let me look over in my notes, make sure I'm before I talk about this last thing. Well, this might be like a 5 minute stream. I just didn't feel like typing. And then, like I said, I know it's people that watch the channel that's not in the group, so that's all good. Let me just say this. I think what I see. I can't tell you for sure. But from what I'm seeing, I feel like from Twitter to YouTube to articles to everything, I've been talking about this a year, but I feel like I may be wrong. I feel like people are ready to stop BSing. Because I know we got a couple that haven't been really talked about at all. I know some of y'all ask about, different things like, oh, what's going on with this one or whatever. Um, But yeah, I see like little partnerships brewing up, different developments and stuff coming up with the actual good utility projects. I know a lot of people talk about utility stuff, but I really try to find the best utility. And if I'm being honest, what you got to, I didn't plan on saying this, but what you got to realize is, hold on. What you got to realize is a lot of even when it's utility projects, the ones that are running are the ones that are being shielded on Twitter. I keep trying to tell y'all, when I told y'all how I feel about crypto, YouTube, and um, yesterday. But that's not really what the information is. I mean, it is on Twitter or whatever. And so it's usually stuff that people are pushing on Twitter or whatever. And a lot of them either waiting to talk about these projects or they don't want to talk about them. Because if I'm being honest, a lot of the influencers that used to push stuff last cycle, um, the projects are not giving them big allocations like they used to. Like last cycle, they was giving out allocations. So hey, man, you could talk about this on your Twitter, your YouTube, whatever. The projects are not doing that. So even the influencers and the YouTubers are bitter. If we're being honest, they're bitter about not getting as good of deals. So they're going to push the ones they want to push, whether it's because the project's fully diluted or the project is a smaller project that decided to make a deal with them or whatever. But at the end of the day, you do got to come back to the quality projects that are building, whether it's because of the funders, the VCs, or whatever, your big allocation or not. They're still going to be the ones that are going to be heavily pushed because they got the money to push the projects. A lot of them are developing. But one that I'm, AI project that I've been talking about for a while. I don't see any of y'all really talking about it, if I'm being honest. But I see a lot of developments, happening over there and stuff. Um, so yeah, I think people are ready to stop BSing y'all because I mean that's all people been spending the whole cycle doing, just shilling BS to pump their bags. Whether it's meme coins or some small project that they got an allocation into, they pump it and then they 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 talk about how many X they got on it, but other people don't really get money on it. It's like, hey, I'm still holding this. What are we gonna do with this or not? But they done moved on, y'all. So I'm in it with my group. I don't do my group like that. We in it and we in it together or whatever. One thing I also want to say because of something somebody asked me this morning. Um, let's say if a project is out, it's a good project, utility project or whatever, and something bad happens, and even a lot of these projects got this. Some of the community sentiment is not the best right now because these people don't know what all is going on in the market. They just know I found this project, I joined the Discord, and I'm looking to make money here. They don't. Most of them still don't even know about AI agents and the meme coin run. They missed all that. They don't know it even happened. But anyway, a lot of times when these projects do have probably bad sentiment or let's say like a hack happened or something bad happened, they're not going to waste even really telling y'all, hey, it's fixed or this is what we're moving forward with until the market is bullish. Because I've been saying this like all cycle. Nobody wants to waste bullish or good information or whatever. So they will let people just fuss and talk about how much they hate the project and all that kind of stuff until the market gets bullish. I do believe I don't have a crystal ball. This cycle been crazy, y'all. I'm not even trying to tell y'all. I know everybody was telling y'all Christmas rally, Santa rally, second week of December we was gonna fly and we was gonna run into March and then March is gonna be over. And it's almost the complete opposite. I've been saying to y'all, I think we probably won't even start running to near March or whatever. Not trying to make me right over anybody. I really don't care about being right. I'm just saying. But yeah, these projects are not going to waste no bullish information. But you'll start seeing people come out with developments and partnerships, and this is what we're doing. Because a lot of them they don't care. They'll sit there 8 months and not say anything. And it's up to you to believe in what you saw in the project or not. But I feel like a lot of bullish news is going to start coming out. We got a couple of catalysts that could be bullish, um, coming up or whatever. But it's all about patience. So this thing could not move until March, and you just spend your time let me make sure my audio is still on. I'm not even looking at. Okay, we good today. Make sure you spend your time um, just researching and keep it with the projects and like seeing what's performing now, see what you think is going to perform in the next run or whatever, and that's all you pretty much can do. But yeah, I feel like you just got to have some patience. And I know a lot of people don't like that. What is this one? I got this note here. I don't know what I really meant by this, if I'm being honest. Trying to see my other notes if I can make sense of this. If not, it don't even. I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but yeah. I mean that's pretty much it. I think I want to get off here and look at some stuff I was looking at before. Project I've been looking at, but it kept trying to leave me. I think I can get an entry. And I know a lot. Somebody's one of y'all asking the group today, like, are we still buying? Listen, let me cover that real quick. So yeah, I'm definitely still buying. Listen, I probably should have had about 5 minutes just on this, but nobody's going to shake me out of this market. I see the games being played. Um, Nobody's scaring me about what talk. Like I was saying in the group, a lot of people just want. Sorry, I'm getting a text message. Some people. Um, Hold on. She sent me an important message. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, nobody's gonna scare me out the market. Still buying. Mostly right now, I am doing DCAs or whatever and catching up with what's gonna be the next hot push, right? Um, but I know for sure I got one. I think I put out another DCA this morning, but I think it's another project I've been looking at um that I want to get into. So yeah, I know it's a lot going on right now, but don't get scared out of the market. They still got to make money. Like I said, they've been buying heavy between Ethereum and other stuff. They definitely want to go ahead and push that stuff. So yeah, it's not over, y'all. It's not over. I don't want y'all being afraid and thinking, man, I'm scared. Oh yeah, y'all are scared. There's no even comments and questions in here today, but it's all good. Listen, if you're not in the group, you want to join the group, it's patreon.com/cryptozo. Don't be scared. It's not over. It's not the top of the market. The market is not over. That's all I can really say. It's gonna be one of those things where I just hate to say it, I hate being cliche, but you really gonna look back and be like, man, y'all remember when we thought this joke was over? and you're gonna probably be turning back flips and stuff, being excited. But yeah, don't let them scare you out the market. I'm pretty sure some excitement coming. It's gonna be fine, y'all. That's all I can really say. Not, and I'm not trying to tell y'all when, even though I did say I think around going into March, it's gonna be looking more bullish. But but yeah, man, just weather the storm. There's another cliche. Let me stop before I keep dumping cliches because I hate cliches. But whatever. Just have patience, and I think everything will be fine or whatever. So I'm gonna go look at this project, and I'm gonna see y'all next time.